Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way, from birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and programs, including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
This is the GBN News for today, Thursday, October 1st, 2020. I'm Beverly Telesford. In the headlines, GBSS boys celebrate record-breaking results in CXC. Government pushes ahead with plans for the 2021 budget. Geotechnical team for Molyneux Road to arrive next week. And Grenada welcomes international commercial flights for the first time in months. Coming up in sports, England humiliated the West Indies women cricket team with a 5-0 whitewash defeat. And then around the globe, man caught having sex with corpse of woman who died of COVID-19 in Guyana, and Indian protesters clash with police after gang rape death. The details to these and other stories after this message.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Good evening to our viewers and listeners on K105. This is GBN News at 7. Students and teachers of the Grenada Boys Secondary School are celebrating success in this year's CSEC examinations. 2 of the boys secured a record-breaking 18 and 16 passes. Rena Perry tells us more in this report.
Giovanni Digans and Saku Sam are the top 2 of the 17 young men who performed well in the 2020 CSEC examination from the Grenada Boys Secondary School. Achieving 18 passes with 16 grade 1s is Giovanni Digans, and 16 passes with 13 grade 1s is Saku Sam. The young men, who remained humble, says it was hard work and many late nights, and the results are the fruits of their labor. They expressed how they felt when they received their results.
I mean, it was a good performance, I will admit, because I know my parents and the school and stuff, they're all very proud. But for me, it's just something I did. There were a lot of classes, like up to sometimes 9 o'clock, classes during lunchtime. But the teachers here, they really helped, God really helped, and I think, yeah, that's what really prepared me.
I feel ecstatic, right? Because knowing where I started from and how it has all unfolded for me, I think that it's quite an amazing achievement, and it's been a while since I've been waiting for this.
Principal of the Grenada Boys Secondary School, Philip Thomas, said he is very proud of all the students' accomplishments, as it is a manifestation of what the school stands for.
It's a great feeling. You know, words can't really explain it. You know, it's just a manifestation of the extremely hard work that parents, members of staff, and students have been doing here at the GBSS.
Cheryl Gibbs is the mother of Giovanni DeGans. She said she was not surprised with her son's results as he always excelled academically. She gave this advice to parents.
You cannot expect them to have confidence in themselves if you don't have confidence and demonstrate that same confidence in them. Support is not, some parents might be able to provide financial support. If you can't, so then you just have to be there to provide emotional support because from time to time they're going to need it.
Sekou Sam will be heading to the T.A. Marisho Community College, TAMCC, with an aim to be a neurosurgeon. Giovanni DeGans will also be attending the college, but is unsure about the career path he will take. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
Government is pushing ahead with plans for the 2021 budget, despite the economic uncertainties created by the COVID-19 pandemic. Christina John has more on the recent budget retreat.
The Ministry of Finance on Wednesday hosted the country's annual budget retreat, held virtually to accommodate physical distancing protocols. The budget retreat seeks to present the government's key strategic priorities for the upcoming budget year, chart the way forward for the public sector investment program, highlight key interventions for the last quarter of the current budget year, and agree on actions, reporting requirements and timelines for the preparation of the national budget. Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Dr. Keith Mitchell, addressed government ministers, permanent secretaries, heads of departments, finance and planning officers on the importance of planning ahead.
We need to focus on getting our economy growing again and in creating employment opportunities for people. We need to look at the policies, projects and programs with the greatest potential in this period that will drive the recovery. This will cut across several areas, including agriculture, construction, manufacturing, tourism, education, and ICT. We need also to look at what opportunities have been created by the crisis and seize those opportunities to boost growth and development. Government must deploy all its policies, its policy tools and strategies to help support a strong recovery.
The COVID-19 pandemic has interrupted a prolonged period of solid microeconomic performance. The Prime Minister acknowledged that Grenada will experience a sharp decline in economic performance this year, due largely to the reduction in revenue.
Our responsibility here and the things that we will be doing on this budget and making sure we implement the PSIP program and see to it that the private sector projects are implemented will in fact go a long way in creating hope and opportunities for those who are unemployed at this particular time. So as we prepare for the 2021 budget, we need to make some very important decisions to not only get us back to where we used to be, but also to ensure that we build stronger, more sustainable and resilient economy.
Christina John, GBN News.
Caribbean Civil Group, based in the Bahamas, the company contracted to conduct the geotechnical investigation into the Molyneux Road slippage and other projects along the Western Main Road corridor, are expected to arrive in Grenada next week. Terry and Blackman-Stephen has the details.
In an interview with the Government Information Service, Ray McKenzie, team leader and highway engineer for Caribbean Civil Group, said the team will arrive from the 5th of this month to start collecting traffic data and other assessments soon. He outlined the work area to be assessed.
The main road corridor is some 26 kilometers, and it extends from Queen's Park Road, which is adjacent to the National Cricket Stadium, to the north to St. Mark's Secondary School. It has 5 sections of what we refer to as section packages. It also includes the Upper Woodburn Road between Woodlands Main Road intersection and the Montgelou intersection. And so that in totality, that comprises the project area.
McKenzie said the project design phase will run for over 6 months, the tendering stage over 3 months, and the construction stage over 13 months. He said that residents in the affected areas will be engaged.
We have undertaken or started to undertake the surveying, the structural assessment, the environmental assessment, the social assessment will start in earnest next week. In fact, residents who reside close to those particular areas will perhaps engage with our social analyst and her team on the ground collecting data. And so this is going to be a very interactive process where we engage the persons or the stakeholders who live in proximity to those sections, as mentioned, to make sure we get good feedback from those persons to take on board as we move forward with our design and construction of these works.
He said 2 local firms are part of the project.
2 of the top firms in Grenada, Geotechnical Investigation Services, and the name speaks for itself, and also Barry's Engineering Company. Barry's Engineering Company will be tasked with structural engineering and also resident engineering during the construction phase of this project. They've played a pivotal role throughout this project, and we see that continuing to the end of this project, and so we're very pleased to have them on board.
Sherry Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
From Saturday, October 3rd, the Maurice Bishop International Airport will open to commercial flights. The mandatory quarantine days for incoming passengers on commercial airlines have been reduced from 14 to 4. This took effect from September 29th. More in this report.
In an exclusive interview with Health Minister Nicholas Steele on Thursday, he explained that protocols have changed for people traveling to Grenada from the yellow and red zones.
Individuals must have a negative PCR test not older than 7 days from the date of travel. They must fill out all of the required documentation and show proof of accommodations in Grenada for at least 4 days after arrival. On arrival, they will be taken to the approved facility of their choice and will remain in quarantine for 4 days. On the 4th day, they will be tested, PCR tested. The results take 1 to 2 days to come back. Once those results are negative, they will be allowed to leave their quarantine facility and enter the rest of Grenada.
The Health Minister further explained that if a person does not have the desire to enter the community of Grenada and wants to remain in the quarantine facility, they are free to do so. They will be brought from the airport to that facility and brought back to the airport when it's time for their departure. Minister Steele outlined the process for persons wishing to home quarantine.
There is a possibility for individuals who would like to do home quarantine, that is, to stay at their own home when they come in for the first 4 or 5 days. They must apply for this 7 days before travel so that the site can be inspected and verified. They will be required to use the GPS locator armband or watch. There is a fee for that. They will be the ones that will be tested on arrival. Before they're allowed to leave the airport and go to their home, they will be tested. And on day 4 or day 5, they will be tested again before they are allowed to leave home quarantine.
Individuals will be required to pay for the second PCR test as well as the GPS monitor. The monitors come at a cost of $25 EC per day and should be returned after the individual's quarantine period. Amidst complaints from people sending submissions to the Ministry of Health, the minister says ministry personnel have been working tirelessly to respond to request submissions in the quickest possible time. Christina John, GBN News.
We take a break, but still ahead, the Ministry of Agriculture begins tagging system for livestock to address issues including predial larceny. Stay with us.
From Hillsborough to Point Celine, Flow has you covered. We value and support our future generations. We understand the importance of saying hello. Keeping you connected is our priority. We have been working day and night to improve our networks because we believe a connected country moves forward. We will continue to work to give you the best mobile LTE and home networks because with Flow, it only gets better.
There's a reason we have been here to serve you for the past 40 years. A reason we have continued to grow. A reason we have continued to celebrate. That reason is you. We have been here to help you plan for your future and here to help you celebrate your achievements. We continue to be here, even when the future seems unclear. Because one thing is certain, you're the reason we care.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Are you looking for some early cash for Christmas? Yes! Then join the fun online. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo! Because on Sunday, October 4th, from 6 p.m., you can win not 10, not 15, but a whopping $20,000 US cash! And the best part is, tickets are only $20 US. Available at gotofed.com or special box offices island-wide. And if you don't have any idea how to play, then visit our main office at Bruce Street Mall, where one of our agents will go through the process step by step. Remember, Sunday, 4th October, Waggity Virtual Bingo is now $20,000 US. You don't want to miss this.
Rubis is giving you more ways to win because you deserve it. Spend $50 or more in Ultratech fuel or purchase a Rubigas refill at any Rubis service station and get an entry card. Win one of 5 amazing grand prizes worth $2,500, including Ultratech fuel, cash, groceries, bill payment vouchers, and home furnishings. Each grand prize winner gets to donate $500 to charity too. Plus, win exciting weekly prizes, including electronics. Make sure you're in with a chance to win. Win with Rubis. You deserve it.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Bruv.
Hello? I can't see you.
What's good?
But I can't even hear you.
Yo.
Hello? Hello? Ah.
Okay, I see you. I'm good. I'm coming in.
Ah. There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
When I need shelter, warmth, security, I know you'll be there. Something in these moments lets me know you care. Maybe the way you shield me, maybe it's your smiles and the way you tell me it's okay to try. Now I'm invincible. I can pack my sack. I can take the long road, 'cause it's okay to look back if I am scared. I know you're there. Arise, together there's no limit to what we can do. Arise, with no wings, fly. Arise, and we're so high, enjoy the view. Look, no wings, fly.
This is Ariza, your financial freedom, your future. Life can be unpredictable, and uncertainties can throw everything out of sync. In spite of life's uncertainties, Grenlec remains committed to providing you with consistent, reliable service. Persistent, outstanding balances disrupt your peace of mind and limit Grenlec's ability to provide the service you depend on. That's why Grenlec is urging all customers to bring your account up to date at this time. Please ensure that you pay your bill in full and continue to pay on time to avoid arrears and the inconvenience of disconnection. Call 237 for 24-hour bill inquiries or contact our customer care team urgently at telephone number 237. Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
There's a reason we have been here to serve you for the past 40 years. A reason we have continued to grow. A reason we have continued to celebrate. That reason is you. We have been here to help you plan for your future and here to help you celebrate your achievements. We continue to be here, even when the future seems unclear. Because one thing is certain, you're the reason we care.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The issues of traceability, food safety, and epidemiological surveillance for animal diseases will be addressed by the ministry through the implementation of its livestock tagging system. We get details in this report.
The Ministry of Agriculture has introduced a livestock tagging system. This launch took place at the Belmont Estate in St. Patrick on Thursday. The aim is to manage livestock within the agriculture sector and to encourage proper record keeping and traceability within the sector. St. Andrew will be the first parish where the program will be rolled out. The program will take on a color code tag system specific to each parish. That is expected to aid the ministry in retrieving production data and strengthening its food security program. Animal theft is one of the major challenges faced by farmers over the years. Chief Veterinary and Livestock Officer within the ministry, Dr. Keeman Cummins, says one of the benefits of this system would be the identification of stolen animals.
It is merely impossible for any one farmer to identify stolen animals as high-producing breeds become increasingly popular on the island. It's hard to tell someone, and I've seen it and heard it a couple times, that this kid from this goat belongs to me. The ultimate goal is to ensure that every animal on island is tagged to combat this phenomenon.
Livestock Officer within the ministry, Nugent Bernard, further explains the benefit of livestock tagging.
Tagging is important for re-identifying breeding stock. It means, therefore, that tagging as a management function helps the farmer to better able manage his flock, and therefore you can do traceability in terms of which one comes, who is the father, who is the mother, and which progeny comes from who.
Minister for Agriculture Yolande Bain Horsford encourages continuation within the program.
Let me take this opportunity to implore upon Dr. Cummins and the ministry in general that the tagging program is just one step. There needs to be a robust monitoring and evaluation system that buttresses a detailed database that is regularly updated. Additionally, there must be strong coordination among the stakeholders of the livestock sector, the farmers, the abattoir, and the ministry.
Christina John, GBN News.
Today is observed as International Day of Older Persons and the opening of the Month of the Elderly. This year's theme surrounding the pandemic and aging is only fitting as it coincides with the COVID-19 pandemic. Details in this report.
The year 2020 marks the 75th anniversary of the United Nations and the 30th anniversary of the International Day of Older Persons. The theme for this year is pandemics. Do they change how we address age and aging? Considering the higher risk confronted by older people during the outbreak of pandemics such as COVID-19, policy and interventions must be targeted towards raising awareness of their special needs. Social Development Minister Delma Thomas, in delivering her address to mark this occasion, said the COVID-19 pandemic has made life a bit more challenging for the elderly. She said government is tasked with creating policies to ensure the sustainability of the older members of society.
The government of Grenada, through the Ministry of Social Development, Housing and Community Empowerment, and other stakeholders, continue to work towards improving the lives of the older population in our tri-island state in the following area: disbursement of annual subvention to Grenada Citizen Advice and Small Business Agency (GRENCASE) and the Grenada Association of Retired Persons (GARP) to assist their work in improving the daily lives of older persons.
Recognizing the elderly's contributions to their own health and multiple roles they play in the preparedness and the response to pandemics is also important. Minister Thomas spoke on government's subvention programs for the elderly.
The ministry continues to meet the needs of the older people through the provision of safety net program such as the water assistance program, burial assistance program, and support for empowerment, education and development program (SEED) in the Ministry of Social Development, Housing and Community Empowerment. The medication assistance program, waiver of fees for hospital services, and assistance for imaging services in the Ministry of Health also benefits our elder population. Due to the challenges and the risks posed by COVID-19, the Ministry of Social Development, Housing and Community Empowerment took the bold decision to make the seed safety net payment directly in the homes of our elderly recipients in order to minimize their risk of exposure to the virus.
Josan McKee-Smith, GBN News.
Give hope, save lives. That's the theme of this year's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The annual event, recognized worldwide from October 1st to the 31st, is geared at educating people about the importance of early screening and more. This week's GBN Health comes to compliments Gittins Health Care.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Brandon, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
The month of October is observed as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. During this month, different activities will be conducted worldwide to create awareness about this type of cancer that is one of the leading causes of death in women in Grenada. Activities during the month aim to make people aware of the need of regular examinations, prevention methods that can help save lives. Dr. Francis Martin, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, says breast cancer not only develops in women, but men can also have the disease.
Is to keep encouraging people to practice the lifestyle that protects you from cancers. And it simply means eating the bright colored foods, ensuring that your vitamins and your minerals are up, that you exercise, and you eat the foods that are protecting you from cancers. And that is always going to be our very first advice to people. And of course, the second advice is to do your yearly checks so that your body and you can understand how your immune system is functioning. But more particularly for the female population, ensuring that you continue your breast checks once a month.
According to Dr. Martin, signs and symptoms may indicate that the cancer have already started to spread, hence the importance of early detection. According to WHO, there are about 1.38 million new cases and 458,000 deaths from breast cancer each year. Breast cancer is by far the most common cancer in women worldwide. As Breast Cancer Awareness Month starts today, October 1st, 2020, Dr. Martin reminds us that having breast cancer does not have to mean the end of life.
People can live for long length of time with breast cancer. As a matter of fact, successes in the United States, successes for breast cancer is measured in terms of years of life that you lived after diagnosis. So you would hear things like a 5-year survival rate or a 10-year survival rate, meaning that you survived 10 years with breast cancer. And that is directly linked to the time of diagnosis and also the type of cancers that you have, because some are more aggressive than others.
For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
From disturbing eyesores to interesting twin fruits, we go to creepy sea crawlers. Stay with us. GBN Eyesore is up next.
A good eye captures all. GBN Eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. Rechanging the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clear Vision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
Tonight's Eyesore features photographs of what is called a bristleworm or sea centipede to some. Sea centipede is a dialect name that may refer to many of marine-dwelling animals of similar nature. Send us your interesting photo and video submissions to our social media platforms, including WhatsApp at 405-3052. We take a break, but still ahead, Digicel Grenada launches its 17th anniversary campaign today. This is News at 7. Stay with us.
It's the craziest summer deal ever from K&L Bookstore. Buy one, get one free. Deals on notebooks, pens, pencils, glues, crayon, file paper, everything needed for the new school term. Deals also on office supplies. So visit K&L Bookstore at the corner of Young and Scott Street, or give them a call on telephone number 321-3500 or 420-3507. At K&L Bookstore, the craziest summer deal is on.
IGA Supermarket, serving our community. Think Real Value IGA Supermarket today. Real Value IGA Supermarket keeps the savings flowing when you use your Real Value IGA Supermarket frequent shopper card.
Excuse me, ma'am, do you have a shopper's card? Yeah, sure.
Real Value IGA Supermarket, where good food begins.
It's new, innovative and classy, and it cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grandin, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with Tropical Shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with Tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with Tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with Tropical.
Local agents, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Limited. Telephone number 440-8787 or visit our website at www.tropical.com. Email us at grenadasales@tropical.com. Tropical Shipping, committed to island life.
The countdown is on to win free groceries for 1 year with the Food Fair. Just a few more days left to shop for a chance to win up to $8,400 in groceries. Look out for the live grand draw on October 9th, 2020. Win free groceries for 12 months, free groceries for 6 months, or free groceries for 3 months. Promotion runs until September 30th, 2020. Terms and conditions apply.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody. Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the best fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, keeping you connected. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to News at 7. Canada continues to contribute to international efforts to address the ongoing pandemic by providing urgent and necessary funding. Grenada's government and health institutions recently received over 80,000 Canadian dollars for funding for emergency equipment and support. This was addressed during the handover of personal protective equipment to the Ministry of Health by Jennifer Hayes, Canadian High Commissioner.
We're very pleased to have been able to provide support to Grenada through PAHO at this time. Canada has provided $88,000 Canadian to support Grenada directly, which is mostly going through your local PAHO office, but also through some of the regional forms. Primarily to support the provision of personal protective equipment for the frontline workers and medical personnel who are keeping Grenada and Grenadians safe. The cooperation thus far has been excellent with the Ministry of Health and PAHO for Canada to be able to find out the details of the needs in Grenada and direct our support accordingly.
The High Commissioner said Canada will continue to invest in the special and historic relationship that unites the peoples of Canada and Grenada and remains committed to boosting the climate, economic, and social resilience of Caribbean countries. Digicel Grenada launched its 17th anniversary campaign today. The event marks the beginning of a number of special promotions for the next 17 days. Rina Pear has this report.
For the next 17 days, Digicel Grenada will host a series of promotions and giveaways leading up to its 17th anniversary on October 17th. The telecommunications company first started its operation in Grenada on October 17, 2003, giving Grenadians a second option in telecommunication services. Digicel launched the commencement of its 17th anniversary on Thursday, reminiscing on its achievement over the years. Shanika Peters, marketing executive at Digicel, gave an insight on some of the promotions.
We kick things off with the 17 days of giveaways, where every day you would have the opportunity to win prizes by sharing your knowledge of the company. During the next 17 days, we would be calling 17 lucky customers that would randomly be selected, and each of these customers would have the chance to win fantastic prizes, cash prizes, instantly by answering their phone, Happy Digicel 17.
Several digital ambassadors also highlighted some of their community outreach activities, a partnership that aims to give back to Grenadian communities. Minister for Youth Development Kate Lewis thanked the company for its contribution to the development of the country and its people over the years, especially towards youth.
As Minister for Youth Development, I am especially pleased with the partnership created with the Ministry and Digicel. And I'm very proud of the opportunities that Digicel has given to our young people. And I can speak of our Imani trainees. And this morning I was very pleased to hear that we have 3 of our trainees who came in and are now leading in different departments of the Digicel team.
For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
Stay with us. Your local weather and sports are up next. It's time to join Sigoni Mohammed at our sister station TV6 for the latest weather updates from across the region.
Everybody has been concerned as to whether this rain was going to come into play or not, and unfortunately most of that precipitation bypassed our islands, but we're still seeing a lot of moisture still east of Trinidad and Tobago. So Overshe, you're right, you know, a lot of people were concerned and a lot of people were also wondering if we were right or not, or if we were pretty much just lying about it. But get this, when we issue alerts, and that is the Trinidad and Tobago Met Service, when they issue an adverse weather alert, it comes with a cap, or it comes with a time frame as well. So it wasn't just today we're looking out for that weather, but overnight into tomorrow. And as you can still see in our satellite image, we still have moisture behind, and there is still the ITCZ around and the tropical wave. Unlike the rest of the islands, which got a beating today from that rainfall, Trinidad and Tobago got spared just a little bit. So that means the adverse weather alert that the Trinidad and Tobago Met Service issued yesterday for today into tomorrow morning is still very much in effect. And you need to be concerned because we can still expect those showers and thunderstorms, as well as the gusty winds and the possibility of street or flash flooding. Come on, guys, we're in the wet season. This happens. And not every single day you're going to get rainy weather. You can still get some sunshine in there and the agitated seas, of course. So you want to be mindful that with these two features combined, there is still a whole lot of instability in the atmosphere. So be mindful of that as you go through the overnight period into tomorrow, because in that forecast, as we take a look at it right now, we can all see the moisture around the islands, but not really impacting Trinidad and Tobago. Into this evening, though, we'll begin to see a little bit of a cloudy spell taking over. It's initially settled at the moment, but again, we will start to see a little bit of a pitter-patter picking up as the evening progresses into the pre-dawn hours of tomorrow morning. And remember, this alert will take us well into 8 a.m. Even thereafter, we can still see showery activity as this tropical wave comes into play. So tonight's temperatures coming in at 25 degrees in Trinidad, 26 degrees Celsius in Tobago. So yes, during the day was warm for us today, and into this evening, it's going to be equally warm as well. Into tomorrow's outlook, let's take a look at what's happening here between sunrise and sunset. Again, the alert's still very much in effect until the Met Service says otherwise. Until then, let's take a look at what's happening. We have a lot of moisture, a lot of precipitation moving across the area, the ITCZ, the tropical wave interacting with each other, and further west, we have an area of interest. It's now being dubbed Invest 91L by the National Hurricane Center. This is the one we've been talking about all week long that could bring the Atlantic hurricane season back to life. So they're monitoring this one for tropical cyclonic development. It could become a depression by next week or into this weekend as early as that. Even our tropical wave that's going to be coming into play over the next couple of hours, that is also being monitored by the National Hurricane Center. So there's a lot of things happening. coming here, guys. And it's not just that the weather bypassed us, because into tomorrow's forecast, believe it or not, we are expecting showers and thunder showers as the day progresses. But that doesn't mean you're not going to get sunshine. It's going to be really warm across the islands. And I'm talking about temperatures getting up to 34 degrees Celsius in Trinidad. Tobago coming in equally warm at 32 degrees Celsius. You want to have your bottle of water on hand, anything to keep you cool, the umbrella, of course. Find nice shady areas if you are outside, and do not overexert yourself. And look out for that mixture of sunshine and cloudiness. Showers and thunder showers still expected even after that alert comes to an end, and we will be looking out for settled conditions into tomorrow evening. So you want to bear in mind as to what's happening in this forecast. And if you need anything else, well, you can find me on social media. We'll have a conversation there. But as I said, the Met Service yellow level adverse weather alerts will definitely remain in effect, and it's to safeguard every single one of us in the event that there is some kind of severe weather approaching the islands. With that said,
weather for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique valid for tonight and the following 3 days. Weather tonight, cloudy to overcast with light to moderate showers and isolated thunder showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open water. A marine advisory remains in effect. Tides low at 9:28 p.m. and high at 4:25 a.m. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:57. Weather for Friday, October 2nd, cloudy with moderate morning and evening showers and isolated thunder showers. Weather for Saturday, October 3rd, partly cloudy with a few early morning showers. And weather for Sunday, October 4th, partly cloudy with light to moderate scattered showers.
At Communal, we are adapting to meet the changing needs of our shareholders and members. Times are changing, and with the changing times comes a whole new way to do business. Our parents may have done their banking a different way. Communal's state-of-the-art online banking and international debit card allows members to do business with great ease. It's like literally having a branch in your very own hands. Need a loan? Apply online from the comfort of your own home anywhere in the world, and your request will be dealt with remotely. Want to transfer between your accounts or another shareholder? No wait time for transactions to update. Voila! Who needs receipts when you can receive them via e-statements on your mobile device and save the environment? Not a Communal member? You can join our family today by applying online. At Communal, we see you working hard to ensure that you save, invest, and grow. Communal. Join us today. This will be the best financial decision you have ever made.
Are you looking for some early cash for Christmas? Yes! Then join the fun online. Play Waggy Team Virtual Bingo! Because on Sunday, October 4th, from 6 p.m., you can win not 10, not 15, but a whopping $20,000 US cash! And the best part is, tickets are only $20 US. Available at gotofed.com or special box offices island-wide. And if you don't have any idea how to play, then visit our main office at Bruce Street Mall, where one of our agents will go through the process step by step. Remember, Sunday, 4th October, Waggy Tea Virtual Bingo is now $20,000 US. You don't want to miss this.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 for 18-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Rubis is giving you more ways to win because you deserve it. Spend $50 or more in Ultratech fuel or purchase a Rubigas refill at any Rubis service station and get an entry card. Win one of 5 amazing grand prizes worth $2,500, including Ultratech fuel, cash, groceries, bill payment vouchers, and home furnishings. Each grand prize winner gets to donate $500 to charity too. Plus, win exciting weekly prizes, including electronics. Make sure you're in with a chance to win. Win with Rubis. You deserve it.
Good evening, sporting fans. England humiliated the West Indies women cricket team with a 5-0 whitewash defeat. This and more in sports with James Sanders.
Well, it's a fiver, but not one that Caribbean cricket fans could celebrate, as England completed a humiliating 5-0 whitewash of the West Indies women. Well, that's in their final match of their T20 series. Well, bad weather almost rescued the Caribbean ladies as the match was eventually trimmed to a 5-over affair, which the English won by 3 wickets.
Just to run you through the rules.
The final game of the abridged version of cricket had to be truncated due to incessant rains, with the West Indies being sent into bat by England. Both Deandra Doughton and Hayley Matthews opened the batting in the 5-over contest in Derby, with the Caribbean ladies hoping to avoid a whitewash. Matthews played an impetuous stroke and was caught for a duck. That made it 11 for 1. Doughton, also trying to up the ante, played an injudicious shot herself and departed cheaply, 13 for 2. The West Indies were in further trouble at 17 for 3. Captain Stephanie Taylor with an unbeaten 15 and Natasha McLean with 14 not out took the West Indies to 41 for 3 from their 5 overs. In their run chase, England were in trouble early on, with Shamilia Connell removing Captain Heather Knight for 4. Connell then sent Amy Jones packing for a duck, 5 for 2. Half the side was gone with 25 on the board, with Connell taking 3 of those wickets.
Catch from the captain, Stephanie Taylor.
The ladies in maroon gave it their all with pride at stake, and they did take 7 wickets in the process, but England were on course. In the end, a no ball from Shakira Salman helped England reach their target of 42 in 4.3 overs. The hosts won by 3 wickets to make it 5-0, and the Windies were mortified. Vinod Nawani, TV6 Sport.
Well, I hope you guys saw that catch. Well, the news was better for some Caribbean men in the IPL, as despite being expensive with the ball, Sul Narayan took a wicket and a catch, while Andre Russell played a firecracker cameo, and that's the guy the Kolkata Knight Riders to a 37-run win over the Rajasthan Royals. Knight Riders smashed 1 174 for 6, batting first, led by 47 from Shubman Gill and 34 not out from Owen Morgan. Russell chipped in with 24. In reply, Rajasthan, well, they were contained for 137 for 9 despite Tom Curran's ending unbeaten on 54. All right, time to dribble across to the Premier League, where the spots are filling up in the Carabao Cup. Well, today, both Manchester City and United booked their place in the quarterfinals as both teams registered 3-0 wins over their respective opponents.
Midfielder Scott McTominay got things going for Manchester United, finding space in the box to head home a one-matters free kick from close range in the first half. Having sent on both Pogba and Marcus Rashford, Mata then sealed the result with a cool finish from inside the box. Then came a play of the day candidate, another free kick which Pogba had the honours of smashing into the back of the net. 3-0 the final result. Manchester United progress to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. While Manchester City's Raheem Sterling was equal to Pogba on the day, he scored Manchester City's opening goal in the 35th minute. His second was a close-range finish from Torres. Burnley looking lost in defence 2-0. How about a third for good measure? Torres gets on the score sheet in the 65th minute. The holders reached the quarterfinals at Burnley's expense. Sergio Dufour, TV6 Sport.
And now for the probe around the globe. In Guyana, a 50-year-old man appeared in court and was charged after he was caught having sex with a 56-year-old woman who had died from the coronavirus. Police said the man was held Saturday after he was allegedly caught having sex with the corpse of the woman at the Port Ketuma Hospital mortuary. Details in this report.
Now here's a strange story. A 50-year-old man from Port Kaituma in the Northwest District who was caught engaged in a sexual act with the corpse of a woman who died from COVID-19 has pleaded guilty to the crime. He's been sentenced to 3 years in jail. The unemployed man, Leroy Chacon, appeared before the Matthews Ridge Magistrates Court yesterday and entered a guilty plea to trespass with intent to commit a sexual act. According to the prosecution, on the morning of September 26, Chacon was caught performing the indecent act on the corpse in the Port Kaituma Hospital mortuary. The matter was reported to the police and an arrest was made. The woman passed away 5 days before after being hospitalized with COVID-19 symptoms.
In Trinidad, a 25-year-old mother of 2 was shot to death, after which her killer attempted to take his own life. Details in this TV6 report.
God, you alone know. You alone know what is going on. Slit my child throat right there, kill she dead. And is walk she going to walk this morning?
50-year-old Devika Kanchan struggled to comprehend and come to terms with the murder of her daughter. 25-year-old Reshma Kanchan was chopped to death on Tuesday morning, allegedly by a man with whom she had shared an intimate relationship. Reports indicate that the young woman left home around 8 a.m., walking along Laltu Trace Extension, Pinal, where she lived, to get a taxi to take to her URP job. But about 200 meters from her home, she was confronted by her attacker, an electrician from Siparia, who began chopping her about her face and neck, almost severing completely her head from her body.
Since 5 o'clock, he called in the phone. She tell him, he called talk to Charlie. Charlie said, I don't want to talk to Daddy because Daddy make him cry. A 2-year-old child saying that. He called and she said, I laid for work, leave me alone. I just buy Pampers. The child had no Pampers. I didn't know he down the road where I've been waiting for she with her blade.
After killing the young mother of two girls, ages 5 and 2, the man drove off and reportedly slit his own throat, causing the vehicle to crash a short distance away. Up to news time, he remained warded at hospital under police guard. Ms. Kanchan says her daughter was married to her attacker for 5 years but never lived with him due to constant abuse. And 5 months ago, she says Reshma tried to end their relationship altogether, which led to death threats and beatings so bad that on one occasion she was unable to eat.
All I reported to take me on at all. I take him to court. The gas training out and he still end up in front of my cap. When I call him, they say they can't do nothing about it. Today, this is the price I am paying today. Because of penal police station, I'm paying this price today. Because if they do their job, my child won't be there today.
The distraught mother says she tried her best to keep and protect her child and feels hopeless now with news of her death. Ms. Kanchan says as a single mother herself, she cannot imagine the difficulty of now having to raise 2 young children without their parents. The older of the girls, she adds, was born with a hole in her heart.
I want to hurt her parents feeling to know his son take my daughter life and leave 2 little children. That little child nursing still.
Oh God.
What I going to tell that child when she's asking she mommy titi? What I going to tell she? Who listen this out there? Fight for your child. Do whatever you could to protect your child in the abusive relationship. I'm begging all you because my daughter gonna leave 2 little children. They have no parents anymore. All they have is me.
Cindy Raghubatika Singh, TV6 News.
Further afield, Indian police are being accused of cremating the body of a teenager against her family's wishes. The 19-year-old girl, who was once referred to as untouchable, died after an alleged gang rape. It has renewed anger about sexual violence in India and the country's caste system. Al Jazeera has this report.
The women of this village have turned to each other for comfort during a difficult time. They're mourning the death of a daughter and a sister. The 19-year-old was tortured and gang raped in India's Uttar Pradesh state. Her body was discovered by family members before she died of her injuries on Tuesday. After that, they say the police made their suffering worse, cremating her body in the middle of the night against their wishes. These pictures of her funeral pyre have further angered the local community in a case that shocked the nation.
After the postmortem was done in Delhi, we didn't even know that her body was sent home. We were not asked for any approval. Late in the night, they were forcing us to perform her last rites. We requested they let us take her home so our family members could see her for one last time, but they didn't pay any heed to our request and performed her last rites. We want justice. We want strict legal action against them, and we demand capital punishment for the accused.
Local police say they had the family's approval. They've deployed officers around the area to maintain calm, but the community is demanding justice. The victims' families say they want those responsible to face the death penalty. The teenager's identity is protected by law, but members of her community too often are not. She was a Dalit, a so-called untouchable in India's controversial caste system, while the suspects are from an upper caste living right next door. Police have arrested 4 men in connection with the attack that's led to protest. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called for strict action against the accused as quickly as possible. But many have accused his Hindu nationalist BJP government of not protecting vulnerable communities.
This government is against the poor, Dalits, minorities, labourers, farmers and all other marginalised sections of society. They are against all those who are suffering. Their slogan of removing poverty is all about eliminating the poor.
The state's chief minister, Yogi Adityanath, spoke to the victim's father on Wednesday through video link. This case is a reminder of a similar attack in 2012 when a 23-year-old medical student died after being gang raped on a bus in Delhi. The attack prompted outrage and protests across India. 4 men were executed for the crime earlier this year, and laws were changed to provide further protection. But it appears many women, especially those in poor communities, still face the same risks. Andrew Chappelle, Al Jazeera.
And that's the program on the globe. When we return, a recap of the headlines. Recapping the headlines, GBS's boys celebrate record-breaking results in CXC. Government pushes ahead with plans for the 2021 budget. Geotechnical team from Molyneux Road to arrive next week. And Grenada welcomes international commercial flights for the first time in months. In sports, England humiliate the West Indies women cricket team with a 5-0 whitewash defeat. And in around the globe, a man caught having sex with corpse of woman who died of COVID-19 in Guyana. And Indian protesters clash with police after gang rape death. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Beverly Telesford. That's news. Good night.